Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you everything that I ate today and also kind of how I prepared the food as well. Hopefully it might be helpful to some. So every morning I make sure to drink water first thing. It's become one of those really good habits that have just stuck with me, and I love the way it makes me feel. And I also like adding in the juice of one lemon. Lemons are obviously very high in vitamin C, which makes them really great for your skin, for collagen production, but it's also really good for digestion and detoxification. So I really like drinking this first thing in the morning. So lately for breakfast, I love having warm oatmeal with lots of fruit, and preparing it is super easy. I just take 1 cup of oats with 2 cups of water and let that boil for a few minutes. And usually during that time, I just chop up an apple into small pieces using this super helpful little tool. And then I add that into the oats along with some blueberries, and this combination is super good. And I also add in some cinnamon and maple syrup, although I do prefer using coconut sugar, but I just didn't have any today. It usually smells super, super good in my kitchen at this point, like some kind of warm apple pie or something. And then I just like to add some more berries on top and sometimes sprinkle it with some granola for some crunchiness. And that's it. Super easy and quick, and it's full of good fibers and vitamins and antioxidants from the fruit. And then I also made myself a cup of tea. I love having this when I'm doing my emails in the morning, and I usually go between either jasmine, green, or mint. Those are my favorites. And then usually at this point I also take my zinc and maca supplements. So I've been meaning to show you guys this forever. This is my family's little veggie garden. Isn't it so cute? I sometimes go here to get some tomatoes. They also have cucumbers, zucchinis, potatoes, different types of herbs. And these tomatoes are seriously just the most delicious tasting tomatoes I've ever had. I think it's because, they're grown with so much love. But I usually come out here, pick some tomatoes. They also have strawberries that are really, really good. And then I'll go back home and make myself a salad. So for lunch, I had this amazing potato salad with lots of different veggies, and actually had potatoes left over from the night before. So just to warm them up a little bit, I cut them up into some smaller pieces and put them on a pan. And then I just sprinkle them with some spices and let them kind of roast up a little bit, become a little bit crunchy. And then I will add those to my salad. So for my salad, I'm going to be using some greens, of course, some tomatoes, some cucumbers, some yellow bell peppers, which I really, really love, and of course those potatoes that are super, super good. I'm also going to add in half an avocado. And then I make this super, super easy dressing, which is just lemon juice, maple syrup, and some mustard. You just mix that all together. You can kind of change up the quantities of each to make it taste to your preference. But it's really delicious, and it's super quick and easy to make. So I just pour that on top, and I add some fresh black pepper, and that is my lunch. And for dinner, I made some quinoa with steamed sweet potatoes and broccoli. I love making this. It's one of my favorite things to make because it's so quick and easy, and it's just so satisfying. So first, I just prepare the sweet potatoes and broccoli. I peel the sweet potatoes, cut them up into cubes, and then I also cut up the broccoli, and I put it into this strainer. And you don't actually need a proper steamer to steam anything. You can just use a strainer. You fill it up with your veggies, you put it on top of some boiling water, and then just cover it with a lid. So I let that steam for about 15 minutes or so. I don't like it to go too mushy. I still like to keep some of the crunch. And for the quinoa, I'm gonna take about 1 cup, or 1 glass in this case, and then 2 cups of water. I'm also going to add in a little veggie stock to that to give it some nice flavor. I know some of you guys have asked me like what my tips are to cook it. I would say to just bring it to a boil, and as soon as it starts boiling, just make sure to cover it with a lid, put the temperature down so that it can just simmer, and you can just leave it like that. Just wait about 10 to 15 minutes and it will be really nice and fluffy. And once the quinoa is done, I like to add in a tomato basil sauce and just stir that in. I always like having something fresh with my meals, so I also just chopped up some cucumbers and tomatoes, just like a really simple salad, and I'm having that with it also. And that is my dinner. It's super healthy and delicious and satisfying, and I love it. I make this several times a week. I did do a video on a similar recipe many years ago. Let me know if you've been with me since then. It would be quite interesting to know that. So that's everything that I ate today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, maybe found some inspiration or ideas for your own meals. And you can check out my latest video right here where I show you how I do this bronzy, smoky makeup look that I really love. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you soon.